A warm welcome to everyone. I hope and pray you all are well. Organizer Bobby Bowler and the Unite team presents the Asian Arts Festival 2021 online concert on the 20th March from 5 p.m. GMT onwards. I'm Janni Khan and I will be your host on the day and before the upcoming event with live interviews with some of the artists who are going to perform from their homes and studios and also some of our sponsors. The Asian Arts Festival aims to keep everyone connected with Asian music and dance online. A wide variety of activities include a live concert, workshops, fitness, and exhibition. For more details, visit our website at asianartsfestival.com. In these difficult times, this project also shows appreciation to all key workers and the organizations that support them. Life isn't always about waiting for the storm to pass. It's also about learning to sing and dance in the rain. My today's guest is a certified holistic health, wellness, and mindset coach. She's also qualified in Ayurvedic therapy, neuro-linguistic programming, Reiki, coaching, and nutrition. She specialized in pranic healing, which is a non-touch energy healing system through which she helps people with physical aches, pains, emotional issues such as stress and anxiety. She has 18 years experience in Reiki. About 16 years ago, she came across pranic healing, which was even more intriguing in terms of how it was based on the science of energy, quantum physics, and how this energy affects the body. It was at a time when she herself had a demanding corporate job, working very long hours, which was affecting her general health. Like many people leading demanding lifestyle, she was suffering from burnout and was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. After learning the basics, she just wanted to learn more and decided to learn all the advanced techniques with and the psychotherapy with the people and physical, emotional, and psychologically health issues and experienced some of these herself and getting tremendous help and courage through pranic healing. She developed a passion to help as many people as possible. She works with children and adults with a range of health issues, combining pranic healing with NLP nutritional guidance and Ayurveda to help and support them. What she loves most about her work is the people she meets and seeing the positive impact her work is having on them, their lives, their families. The biggest reward for her is seeing the transformation in their lives, which is truly amazing. So, are you ready to transform your life and to know more about it? Then let's welcome one of our main sponsors, an exhibitor, and the beautiful person, amazing Sara Bains from Health and Wellbeing.
Thank you, Johnny, for the lovely, warm welcome. It's a great privilege to be part of the Asian Arts Festival, and I think the work that's being done is absolutely amazing. It's giving people, a great platform to show all the talent that is there. There's a lot of talent that is going unnoticed, and this is just a great way to bring people that opportunity to show what they can do. And trust me, there is a lot of talent. I've seen some of Bobby's work before, the people that he's had on the show, and it's been phenomenal. And at a time like this, when everyone's stuck indoors, it's a great way to create community. And as you said, keep people connected.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think again, as you already mentioned, it's a platform where we can come together through the modern technique, the technology that we are here without actually physically being there, but still we can see each other and we can talk a one-to-one.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think for people, a lot of people that don't live in maybe a big family, they don't have that kind of support network. being on their own, this is like a gateway to a whole community.
Exactly.
And I think that will give people a lot of impact in terms of their general well-being, and especially their mental health.
Yes. And I think what you're doing specifically is just like giving us is a main impact as well for the whole well-being at the moment. So Sarah, tell us a little bit more about your background.
So as you said, I come from a corporate background. So I worked in the airline industry for quite some time. I had quite a senior role there, but then obviously those kind of roles do involve a lot of long hours and commitment. I loved what I did, so no doubt about that. But I think I just got to the point where it was just too much. And juggling family life, my other responsibilities, I'm not saying that men don't have those challenges, but I think women particularly, take on more in terms of, having to juggle the work-life balance. So I got to a point in my career where I thought, okay, that's it. I've done enough. My health was suffering. Already come across Reiki, so I was already a Reiki healer at that stage. And then I think the next step, they say that, when you're meant to happen, when things are meant to happen, you're introduced to certain people and situations. And in that way, I got introduced to pranic healing.
So just to ask, I mean, you touch based. We come on the pranic healing because it's a wider topic to talk about it. But the Reiki itself, you said, I mean, obviously you were dealing and doing it for yourself as well.
Yes.
And then what was the point when you thought, okay, I know that actually gave you such a positive outcome for yourself, for your own inner well-being. And then you thought, okay, I'm going to now actually pass this on to others.
In terms of Reiki or pranic healing, so with Reiki, I initially learnt it just for myself. Then I just started exploring and using it with family members that were going through a bit of a stressful time, or a challenging health issue. And I found that, this thing actually works. And, the whole concept of energy is actually real. A kind of analytical background, I maybe didn't have the full understanding that everything is made up of energy, and energy affects us at so many levels, that we even realize that, just because we can't see energy, it doesn't mean that we're not experiencing energy or absorbing energy all the time. So it opened up that whole kind of understanding or concept for me. And I was already training for Ayurveda at the same time as well, because I think my health was so low. I was just seeking different things to kind of help pick me up. So that was another interest I had. And it was actually a friend on that course that introduced me to pranic healing.
Okay.
And when I went on to the basic first course, so I had a couple of treatments and I just felt so different. I couldn't pinpoint what it was, but I just felt more uplifted. I didn't feel so down. I felt positive again. And then I thought, I've got to go and find out more, about what this is. And went along to the first course, and it absolutely blew my mind, because it just brought the science of everything, in terms of energy works together for me.
Yeah. I mean, how it actually also says is a non-touch treatment.
So that's where it's different to Reiki. In Reiki, you're still like a channel for the divine energy. Pass that on to the person, and you do it without touching or by like touching the person. So you're just passing the energy through you. With healing, the reason you can do it as non-touch is that, so first of all, you don't need to be physically with the person, so it can be done distantly. But secondly, there's no need to touch, because you're using you learn techniques of how to clear energy away. So we focus on clearing the energy body of all the energy that's having a negative effect on that person's health or well. So we just kind of give them a good clean, if you like,
Yes, yes. So what's the other person, for example? So if I'm going to be here, do I
yeah.
need to see you or I don't need to see you? So what is my input? What do I have to do? So for a general, public, this question.
Yeah, so in terms of what the client or patient needs to do, they just need to be open, be in a relaxed environment. Obviously,
Hmm.
if they're physically seeing me, then I make sure of that. If they come to my clinic, they're in a nice, comfortable, safe environment. A lot of people I see, have some quite kind of personal issues
Hmm.
to do with like what's making them feel unwell and stressed. So if I'm doing it like we are now, we're on a social media Zoom call, then I just ask them to get comfortable,
Hmm.
whatever is comfortable for them. Keep their arms and legs uncrossed so they're open to the energy. Um,
Right.
and pranic healing is not based on a religious belief. So we
Hmm.
ask for you to be open to the divine energy or to God or whoever you pray to.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy to accept, the healing I'm about to receive. And that's all the person needs to do. I usually play some music at my
Yeah.
end, just to
Yeah.
help like facilitate the relaxation.
Yeah.
All they actually do, I do all the work. The
Hmm.
session lasts about 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Uh, a bit longer if we need to sort of talk through things a bit more. First
Hmm.
appointment usually longer because people need to talk and explain like why they wanted to see me.
Hmm.
So it's just a relaxing experience, and I think the beauty of it being non-touch means it hasn't impacted my work. I've done more
Yeah.
practicing sessions now in lockdown than I have ever before.
Yes. That's
Um,
I was going to ask you because I think people can't be physically all together, and this is actually a very good way to help and support, especially if there's a mental health issues and all that.
yeah.
So another question is that you get people that find it very hard to relax. They find it even hard. So firstly is to relax. Second thing is to open up. So what can you do for those type of people?
So it's we teach some simple breathing techniques. So
Hmm.
the very first way in which everybody can relax is to just
Hmm.
take a deep breath. And
Right.
that I don't mean like we just like that. A lot of us breathe from the chest. The best place to breathe from is from
Yes.
the tummy. If you
Hmm.
think about how babies breathe, for example, if they're lying down, you see their tummy kind of going up and down. And as adults, we kind of forget to breathe like that because we're always stressed, we're always anxious, we kind of
Yeah.
shallow breathe from here. So
Yeah.
one of the things that we teach is just to take a nice deep breath in, and we do it for a count of 6 or 7, and we ask the person to hold, and then just
Right.
nice deep breath back out for another count of 6 or 7. And we do that a few times. And what that actually does is just breathing in that way helps
Hmm.
the energy to kind of you're absorbing more energy from the air around you. So
Hmm.
it's vitalizing for the body as well as relaxing. So that's the
Hmm.
very first technique that I use with my patients. So I get them to do some nice deep breathing, get them in
Yeah.
a relaxed state, play some music. There's lots of other things like if you wanted to do some of the things at home, you could take a nice sort of salt bath. Uh,
Right.
that's another thing that I recommend my clients to do. So taking a salt bath, just with regular salt and some lavender oil, it really helps again with the cleansing process. It helps to
Hmm.
clean
Okay.
out all this negative energy
Yeah.
we all have, and that's not a reflection on us as a person. It's not saying that, oh, we're a negative person, so I
Yeah.
need to get rid of all this negative energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something that is created through what we go through on a day-to-day basis in
Yes.
life. Like we might have had a stressful situation or
Yeah.
anxious about a meeting or upset about a family member, or somebody might have
Mm.
said something hurtful. So it's not because we're negative. So let me
Yes.
make that clear. It's because
It's also cleaning the air. Is
it's
that right?
Yeah, so it's a bit like cleaning. If you're cleaning the air, it's like you're cleaning your
yourself.
yeah. we,
Right.
we we think about, like, if you think about having every day we have a shower, right, to
Mm.
physically wash.
Yeah.
But what we don't do is we don't work on the inside, you
Mm-hmm.
know, on all our emotions and all the energy that is sitting within us.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's what the salt bath helps you to do. It helps you to draw
Right.
and
Okay.
clean
Okay.
all of that out. So, you know, you
Okay.
can do that a couple of times a week if you're going through a really stressful time. Uh,
Mm.
it makes a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how are the results then? How are people actually reacting on it? Does it take time? How many sessions are needed? Is that client to client different?
Yeah, I mean, it's like any holistic treatment. I mean, pranic healing is one of the fastest growing non-touch energy healing systems at the moment. But you know, if a person can feel a difference in one session, but equally, a person might take 3 sessions, 6 sessions. It really depends on the type of problem they have. So, as an example, I worked with a cancer patient.
Yeah.
Um, so with her, I was working with her for quite a period of time, all the way through that she was going through her chemo and everything.
Mm.
Then I worked with another guy that was suffering from some mental health issues,
Yeah.
and with him, within 4 weeks, you know, he was hearing voices basically. So he
Okay.
was from psychosis, so wasn't
Yeah.
able to get a job. You know, was just stuck at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
And within 4 weeks, he stopped hearing the voices. Um,
Right.
you know, and now he has a job. So
Okay.
you know, so everyone is different. You know, that's probably the best way to describe it. And I always work with my clients to make sure that I give them all the self-help tools that they need. I'm always on the other end of the phone. You know, I always ask for an update. If I'm going to see them weekly, on day 3, I'll ask them for a quick update, see how they're doing. It's providing that support,
Mm.
I think, is important as well, because you don't always get that from GPs or
Yes.
other health professionals. And I think that's
Yeah.
what people are missing. See, people just want to talk.
Yeah. How is it actually now, the general public? How different have you seen? I mean, especially through this time of the pandemic, how
Mm.
people have reacted on that. We know that mental health is a very big issue. It has become even more. So, how is the general public? Because people are not easy to open themselves. They have got, that hesitation and don't feel it's. They want to talk, but it's finding the trust. So, how has that implemented?
Well, in terms of talk, I mean, I actually have no issue when people approach me. So, you know, if you go to my website, you can go to a contact form and ask for a free consultation. I'm offering
Yeah.
free consultations at the moment. They're completely confidential, so you know, I make that clear at the start. I put them at ease, and what I found is that, you know, people are quite happy to come forward with the problem that they're facing. I haven't found that to be an issue, but what I will say is that I've been approached more about mental health issues, like, because I think people are just stuck at home, and sometimes being alone is hard, but
Yeah.
equally sometimes being with people that are not so good for you, that's hard. That's equally hard. So
Mm,
I've seen both sides of that equation.
mm, mm, mm.
And
Yeah. Let's mention your website again. It's zarabains.com, right? And
yeah,
you actually said something very beautiful, that you put the person, your client, on ease,
mm,
right?
definitely.
How?
How? Okay.
Because
I mean,
that's a quality. That is a quality, to do that, because people are um, nervous,
absolutely.
anxious.
Yeah, yeah. Part of it, I think, is the energy exchange that happens without
Mm.
sounding kind of woo-woo. You know,
Yeah.
there's an energy exchange when you're interacting with someone. and that automatically basically makes them feel at ease for them to then express what their problem is. And obviously, if you think about the process they've gone through, it might have taken them a bit of time to actually message me or fill in my contact form, or call me. So I already know that they've done the difficult part.
Right.
The difficult part is asking for the help, isn't it?
Help. Yes. Yes.
I think once you've asked for that help, you're kind of ready to receive. So the client is already in that good position where they want help. That's why they contacted me.
That's the first step.
Yeah, that's the first step. So what I would say to people is, don't feel alone. I know we're going through COVID, and you may be alone physically, but there's a community. Like you guys are doing all these online forums, but just pick up the phone, just get in touch with someone. There's a lot of help available to people.
And I think we should emphasize here that the consultation is free.
Yeah, so as part of being part of Asian Arts Festival and one of the sponsors, that's something I'm offering. I'm offering everyone a free consultation. If you want to just have a chat, you don't even want to book, have a chat, talk to me, if there's something I can do to help. But that's what I would say, take the first step to your own wellness.
Well, beautiful people. So you've heard from Sara Bains that it's a free consultation, and do the first step and visit her website. It's www.sarabains.com. And we've got the strip running on the bottom as well. So if somebody wants to make a note or maybe take a screenshot of that. So, and as she said, it's a free consultation, which is really, really important to know.
Yeah.
Which doesn't cost anything, isn't it?
Exactly. All you've got to gain is your good health and well-being.
Yes, absolutely.
And my aim is to help as many people as I can.
I mean, there is so much to talk about the pranic healing, I think, and it's very, very interesting, especially the energy exchange of energies. For as I said, I'm just always trying to go from someone who's got really, difficulties. So if someone is easy to connect, we don't have any issues to connect and actually heal them, to help to heal them. But someone so does it affect only one part, or would that be you concentrating on one part, or is that a package? Basically, if someone's got anxiety, has got different type of, mental health issues, or has got sleeping pattern issues, so eating disorder. So is that we can actually impact all in one, or is that specified on one problem?
That's a very good question. So I will, that's why I was saying some sessions can take a bit longer. So what I do is I try to combine the treatment.
Right.
Yeah. So if someone has, let's just say, I don't know, they've got a backache or something. Yeah. But they're also suffering from stress and anxiety because of whatever reason. Yeah. So I would combine the two treatments. So I would work on the physical problem, because a lot of things, when energy is congested, initially they don't manifest, and they manifest as a physical problem. And then we get to the root cause of the problem. So the backache is the physical, but there's a reason why that backache has kind of shown itself. So I work on both. So I might take a slightly longer question. So if I just kind of explain to you, so pranic healing, I mean, this is like the book that we use. So this is the Advanced Pranic Healing book, but it's a cookbook approach. So in here, I don't know if you can see, but you've got like a list. It's like a list of, this way, steps. Yeah. So you just follow the step. It's literally a cookbook approach. So in here, you have every single ailment. And what we do is we go to the ailment. So that one was arthritis, for example. But the person with arthritis, is probably also suffering from some level of stress or trauma, or maybe holding on to sort of past anger or resentment. kind of thing. So then what we also do alongside it is something called psychotherapy. And all of that is in this book, which is all to do with psychotherapy. So what I will do is combine the treatment into one, so that we usually work on the psychotherapy issues first, which is all the emotional issues, and obviously the physical. And remember, we can help with psychological issues as well, like I mentioned about, other sort of more challenging mental health issues. So it's a complete approach. There's no point. That's why it's a holistic approach. There's no point only tackling, just the backache.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I think really good, covered it in a way that people will have a better understanding, much better understanding. And I think I'm really, grateful for your explanation to elucidate in such a way that we've got a wider understanding for that. And I would also urge and recommend, please go on Sara Bains' website, www.sarabains.com, and just book a free consultation. Check it out. That would be great. Right. Sara, I think there are lots of, you've got amazing health products. And I think it would be good if we're going to just talk about your health products, about what is good about the aloe, what's good for someone, and what should be focused for couples of things we will touch base. So which products are, your top selling ones, and what can be achieved with them?
Okay. So what I would say is, a lot of people know about the benefits of aloe vera generally. And the company that I work with is this company called Forever Living Products, and this is their aloe gel. Now, the difference between this gel and maybe what you can buy in the supermarket is that it's only the inner leaf gel that they use. So you're getting the full goodness from the plant. And, it's got lots of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, all the things that we need to kind of, just for general good health, I would say. As well as that, it helps to cleanse the gut. It helps with inflammation. And like I said, it supports the immune system because it increases the fibroblast activity. So it's a great, overall, I would say, it's one of our top selling products for that reason, because it's good for overall health. So this, I would say, is the best. If you're only going to buy one product, this is the product to have.
Right. So, and how do you drink it just once a day? Did you say that, or do you have to follow any instructions on that?
So when you buy it, it comes with instructions, but essentially you take a 30 to 60 ml, you get a little cap, take that first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. That enables, the gel to kind of do its work, cleansing the gut, which is what we want it to do.
Yeah.
And take it just once a day in the morning.
Okay. We know they're all, health products in such a way that is natural based, but still, can we get any side effects that people sometimes react, or, can be getting, on the stomach very heavy, or comes out diarrhea? I don't know. Is that possible as well?
Yeah, obviously with any product, everyone's individual, you can have a sensitivity to certain products. That's why I always recommend people start with just 20 or 30 ml for the first couple of days. They take that to see how they get on. Again, I'm in constant contact. It's not just a case of buying the product and that's it, you're on your own. There's a lot of communication about how a person's feeling. And you build it up, and if you do get side effects, we drop the dose. And the other thing is, if you completely didn't get along with the product, the company itself offers a 60-day money-back guarantee. So in 60 days, you could even drink 2 of these.
Okay.
As long as you keep the empty bottle, we can give you a full refund.
Wow. Well, that's great. That's good to know.
So
Sara, how is it? Because again, at the moment where we are, we have to keep up our health top fit. So, and when it comes to immune system, what kind of products and how can we actually strengthen our immune system? What do you recommend?
So I would say the aloe, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the first thing you should have. Then we do have a couple of other products, but one of the key ones I would say are these tablets. You probably can't see on the screen, but it's called Forever ImmuBlend, and
Okay.
this is a collection of vitamins and supplements. But what it has in it is vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. And those in particular help to support our immune system. So I would recommend taking that alongside the aloe.
And that will strengthen our immune system and, to
Yeah,
prevent.
exactly. So you don't wait to get sick to take this.
Okay.
It's a,
Okay.
yeah, or this in fact, it's a health tonic.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
take it for your good health as a prevention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That if you're already in good health, your body is stronger, so that you can fight any infection. You know.
Right. Right. So can we actually take it in too much? Like, can that be too much? Or if anything goes too much in your body, that actually flushes away automatically?
So vitamin C, as you know, doesn't stay in the body. The body will use what it needs, and the rest will get flushed out.
Respiratory. Okay.
In terms of aloe, you drink the recommended amount. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
that's all your body needs. Should
Yeah.
be fine with it. So there's no need to overdose on the aloe.
Okay.
And over a period of time, then you start noticing the benefits. It's a bit like any vitamins and supplements, or any change that you make in your lifestyle. Whether it's what you're eating, or whether supplements you're taking, or exercise, um, they all take a period of time for you to see the effect. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not a magic pill, where you take it once and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
take it over a period of time. Let the body get used to that in its.
Mm-hmm.
Let the cleansing process happen, and gradually you'll feel better in
With
yourself.
that. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
How long? Yeah. How long does it actually take once the body is actually accepting it?
Um, that's a good question. I probably can't really say for sure.
Yeah.
It's a bit like everything, depends, I guess, on how depleted your body might be to start with. So
Right.
if you're in really, really poor health, then you may need to supplement for longer to start seeing the benefit. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
just already in good health, you
Yeah.
can see results a lot quicker, because your general health is kind of at this level, and then you start
Right.
taking it higher. But if you're
Right.
right here, then it will have to bring it up to that point
Right. Right.
before you get the
Okay.
benefit. Yeah.
Okay. And how can people actually get these products from you? Is that also through the website?
Absolutely. So if you go onto the main website, sarabains.com, and there's a tab for health products, and there's a link to the online shop. So I've got an online shop. You can order at your leisure. Obviously, if you've got any questions, get in touch or fill in the contact form, and I can help you. I would urge you to get in touch and not just order online, so that if you've got any questions, we can make sure you order the right products. Plus, I
Right.
offer a discount on the products. I can send you a special link where you'll get 20% off as
Uh,
part of the
Good.
offer.
I was just going to ask if there are any discounts at the moment or any good offers, which is
Yeah.
quite good and interesting to know.
Yeah, so 20% discount. So but for that, you do need to go online and fill in the contact form, tick that you're
Mm-hmm.
in the health products. By all means, you can browse the shop and have a look at what you might like to order.
Mm.
Get in touch with me, and I can talk you through the best products for the health issue that you might be
Yeah.
facing, and give you the discount.
Amazing. So, they will get the free consultation, and whatever they're going to order, you get on the top 20% for that product as well.
Yeah, 20% is the minimum discount. Obviously, if
Mm-hmm.
you regular order, I'm happy to order up to 30% discount.
Wow. Well, that is a really good offer. That's a massive. That's great.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, I know there are many, many other products to discuss. I would like to go to your skin products.
hmm Okay, so the first thing for skin is the actual aloe. So we have it in the drink form, but we also have it in a tube, in a gel.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
when you have the product in this form, it's applied topically to the skin, and it can be used. This is basically just the inner leaf gel of the aloe leaf, and it's got the ability to penetrate through all the layers of the skin, and it's great for just simple things like cuts, bites, burns. If you have a skin rash, I even use it as a face mask. So I leave it on for a little while, let all the goodness of the aloe do its work, because it's very healing. It helps to repair the skin, in a really, really sort of good and effective way. So yeah, it's a great all-round product. This can probably cover a lot of your first aid that's in your cupboard, and it's completely natural as well.
Okay, so it would not have any side effects on sensitive skin, or, some people say with oily skin or anything, so it wouldn't affect that.
No, this is just a universal product. I mean, a lot of people know about aloe, as I was saying. In the past, people have an aloe plant in their
Yeah,
home, and they'll just break the leaf and kind of rub it on their skin.
yeah, yeah, yeah. People even eat that. Is that right? They just take it off and scrub it out and eat it.
But all you've got to remember about eating it is that there's over 200 different varieties of aloe,
Of course.
and a couple of them I believe are poisonous. So, but if you want to eat aloe, then why go to the trouble? Just
Trouble, this one.
This is
Yeah,
gel, not a juice. That's the difference
right.
between what you
Sarah,
buy.
one more question on actually you showing that the drink or the juice.
Yeah,
Um, you said it's a gel,
yeah. So can you see it?
basically. Yes, yes, I can see that now. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, great. It's aloe vera gel.
It's a
So
gel.
is it, I mean, because we say, does it have to be kept, in the fridge once you open it?
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
and we do recommend, like, we shouldn't have something cold, the first thing into your stomach. So how can we can we actually put it outside to get it room temperature? Is that the best, or does it need to be go in the fridge?
It only needs to go in the fridge once you've opened the seal. So once this is
Okay.
open in the fridge, just to maintain the purity of it. Um, if you find that it's too cold, you can and the taste. If you don't like the taste of the regular aloe, mix it in
Mm-hmm.
any organic fruit juice. Like
Oh, right.
apple juice,
Okay.
you know,
Yes.
orange juice. You can mix it in that.
Mhm.
You can leave it at room temperature for half an hour to kind of,
Yeah.
not so
Yeah.
cold, and then drink it. That's
All
absolutely,
right. Okay. That's
yeah.
that's good
What
to know.
what we do say though is don't pour hot water into it,
Right.
because
Okay.
you're killing some of the goodness and maybe the enzymes that are in there, which we need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
not boiling
That's
hot water, or don't
not.
have to do coffee like 15
Yes.
minutes after you've taken it, because that's
Yes.
unsafe.
Yes. Oh, that's good to know. It's very good to know. Again, I would recommend and urge, please do visit Sara Bains' website on zarabains.com and get your free consultation. At the same time, you order something, you get up to 30%. So it's worthwhile just to go on it and get in touch with Sara. Okay, the products we discussed, I mean, is there any other particular range, like with mature skin, or, for
Yeah,
people, but specific, because we've got that one all-round
yeah.
cream.
General, yeah, that's more of a first aid, I would say. I know your question was actually on skincare. So this cream, it's the propolis cream, and
Mhm.
you can't see it, but
Yeah, yeah.
this basically is a very rich cream. It's made from aloe and propolis mixed together, which comes from the beehive. And it's a
Mhm.
really good cream for really dry skin. So even for severe dry skin like eczema or psoriasis. It's really, really good for that. And if you do suffer from eczema or psoriasis, then I would recommend that you use the hand soap. So this is
Okay.
hand, face and body. So this is like aloe on its own. Aloe has a kind of soapy texture of its own. pH balance, so it doesn't disrupt the balance of the skin. And if you're applying any of our products, then we don't really want any other chemicals on your skin before you apply the aloe, because the aloe, as I said, penetrates deeper into the skin. So you want nice clean skin, and then you put our products on top. And that soap is the easiest way to do that. We also have a full skincare range for people that want to like look after their skin a bit more, and that's got everything in it. So you've got like a cleanser, toner.
Right. Yes, I was going to ask.
That's called the
Yeah.
Infinite range if you do look online. And the
Okay.
Infinite range, you've got a serum in it, you've got the cleanser, the toner, you've got a night cream and a day cream. And
Okay.
the serum has actually won an award last year as one of the the top serums. All of that is really good for mature skin, or just if you're, I would say once you're 30 plus, you need to start looking after your skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have to be like 50 plus to kind of start
Yes.
that.
Yes. Actually, they say the French women, they start with, anti-aging products in their 20s.
Yeah, because gradually our ability for the cell regeneration,
Exactly. Yeah.
gradually that starts to diminish.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
earlier you start, the better. So I think the French have got it spot on.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. So we're in the right time to start then, Sarah. Right.
Absolutely.
We're in the right age with 26 and 28. We're right to start with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, your skin and you look amazing anyways. It's absolutely beautiful to see that, and having the right products there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, and I think that's a very sensitive issue as well, but an important, about when it comes to weight loss. What kind of products can we go for them?
Okay, so we do a weight loss kit that you can buy, and it's essentially a cleanse program. So as part of the kit, you get like 2 bottles of that in your kit. And what happens is, for the first 2 days, you're drinking a lot of this. And because I mentioned it cleanses the gut. So what the cleanse program is, it's like a bit like a reset. So you're basically cleansing all the toxins, everything out, getting yourself ready for weight loss. So we have a whole program for sports and weight management. And the cleanse program, I mean, these are some of the the images that you can see.
Okay.
The program basically, you have a guide of, so this is like the whole program. So you start with, oh sorry, it's the wrong way around. You start with the C9, which is here,
Yeah.
which is the cleanse, and then you move on to the fat loss stage, weight loss stage, which is the F15, and then you go on to the advanced levels. But in it, you'll get 2 bottles of the aloe, and you get everything that you need for the 9 days. So everything, all the tablets that you get. So you get 2 sets of tablets. You get Garcinia, which is this. So Garcinia comes from the Garcinia cambogia tree, and it helps with regulating sugar levels because it has chromium in it, and enabling the fat from the fat stores to be released so that it can be burnt as energy. And you also get something called the Therm, and the Therm helps to increase your metabolism. So it all comes in a nice blister pack where you've got the days, so you've got breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's really, really simple to follow. And you've got some fiber sachets. So that all comes in the kit. So it takes the thinking out of, oh, which tablet do I need to take next? Yeah. So in that 9 days, you also get a, you can't see it, I think it's behind me, but you get a shake and to make your shake up in. So you get a meal replacement shake. And that is a meal replacement because it has all the vitamins and nutrients that you need as well. So it's quite different to other weight loss programs. You're not just starving yourself, and you have a whole list of free foods that you can eat. We have an online Facebook page that you join where you get lots of other tips and advice. And obviously you get me at the other end of the phone as well, just to guide you through it.
Amazing. Yes. And you are there, to, as you said already, to guide and help through everything. I mean, we know that it's so many products. It's not only, of course, the well-being, the mental health, the healing itself, and skin products, strengthening the immune system. What other service do you offer?
So along with, so obviously this is a weight loss kit, if you like, so it's part of the health products that we do, but we do offer sort of diet and fitness exercise advice as well. Someone that we're collaborating with to provide, online sessions that you can join to keep you on track with your weight loss journey or just your fitness journey. Not everyone necessarily wants to lose weight. Some people just want to get fit. So it's a slight difference in that. So we have someone that we're in talks with to bring them on board with that. And life coaching. I mean, life coaching is something that it kind of has a natural synergy with the work that I do through pranic healing. Because obviously a lot of people, when they get stuck in any part of their life, it's due to some kind of trauma, stress, a bad experience, lack of confidence, maybe low self-esteem. And all of those things we work through using the pranic healing techniques, as well as the talking therapy. Mention that I'm an NLP coach as well. So I basically, for life coaching, I combine the NLP with the pranic healing and bring it all together for the person. Give them a plan, of set up of how to get back on track with their life.
Yes. And then obviously coaching him throughout.
Yeah, absolutely. So they'll have, weekly tasks, establish what their goal is, what they're trying to achieve. I'll be in constant contact with them. I'll be giving them weekly tasks to do, as well as, a couple of healing sessions, so that their energy is in the right place, so they feel motivated, have self-esteem to take the action that I need them to take.
Yes.
And in terms of the weight loss, I do the same thing. So weight loss, it's not just about the physical exercise and diet. The missing link is the psychological part of it, the mindset. And that's where, again, I bring in the pranic healing. So I can help people overcome, addictions like sugar cravings or chocolate or, like that. So through the psychotherapy methods that we learn, that gives the edge to the weight loss, because then your willpower is stronger. You don't have that craving anymore, so you can just kind of steam ahead with your weight loss program. So it's a combined approach, and pranic healing kind of filters through all of it.
Okay. So with all this, it's like, what's the time span, like the minimum and maybe, the maximum RP? I know it's all depend on the person, on the client, at, how they're going to respond, but just to have an idea. So throughout the coaching and with all, obviously, the products and the healing process. So is that like, just to have an idea, what do you actually recommend here?
I would say, just for a general, like if it's just pranic healing, if it's just to do with emotional or physical stress, trauma, that kind of thing, I would say you need a minimum of 3 sessions, maybe once a week. And then you should see some effect by then. It can take up to 6 sessions. Like with the person I was working with, we saw the difference on 4th session.
Okay.
In terms of not hearing the voices anymore. So,
Right.
so it
Right.
would be wrong to stop at the third one and say, oh, there's been no change.
Yes.
But you will notice a progressive change.
Okay.
If you're trying to validate it, you will notice something. Like when I had my first treatment, I couldn't say, oh, that's it, I'm completely back to normal, but I felt different. Uh,
Mm, mm, mm.
I felt different. So, that's what people will look out for. In terms of weight loss, I would give it a bit longer. Uh,
Mm.
because with weight loss, you need to set yourself a bit of a realistic target. So there's
Right.
people saying, in 6 weeks, I'm going to lose 20 kgs. That
Okay.
could be possible if you really starve yourself. But why put yourself through that? If steady weight
Yeah.
loss is the best way to lose weight.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
with
Yes.
that, we go through a lot of the mindset. We do a goal mapping.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And I think the weight loss is not about just to stop eating. It's just,
no,
and starving, because you do need your nutritions, you need, normal, actually, having, of course, it's healthy food, but you need to have that balance. But people often actually underestimate.
yeah, I mean, crash diets are really a big no-no in my books. And although this is a cleanse program, where you're using, the cleanse program to kickstart your weight loss,
Yeah.
that's really what it is. It's like a reset. It's like saying, okay, I'm going to kind of have a good clear out, clean everything, build some good eating habits and
Mm-hmm.
exercise habits, and then make it a life change. It's about changing habits. There's no
Yes.
doing it. Say I'm going to do it for 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks,
Mm, mm.
and then go back to eating burgers and chips.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
What,
Discipline.
yeah, what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think it's a bigger topic than that. Obesity is
Yeah.
another challenge that the government is facing right now.
Yes. Yes.
These are some of the things. If you're going to lose weight with the support of somebody. Have a
Yeah.
group that you join where you get like positive,
Yes.
all the time,
Yeah.
and in a good way. Like with our program, because it's full of nutrition, you
Mm-hmm.
actually feel more energetic and better in
Okay.
yourself.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not just a tough diet.
Yeah. And do you do also group sessions? Are people are open for those things, having group sessions?
For what? For the actual
Wait,
classes?
yes.
Yeah, they
Yes.
are available. They'll be the person I'm speaking to. Yeah, that they already run them online. You
Okay.
can sign up to as many sessions as you want. So you do them from the
Great.
comfort of your own home, which is brilliant.
Absolutely. Amazing. It's absolutely great. And what you're doing, how you're doing it, and then still finding times with family and all that. It's really respect for that, Sarah. Just amazing the way you're doing everything, and then helping so many people, touching people's soul, and help them to become better.
Yeah. I mean that
That's
that is, yeah. I feel blessed that I have the opportunity to do that. To serve and help people.
yeah,
That's my mission. In
yeah,
in,
yeah,
in all the parts of what I do, that's the bottom line. Helping
yeah,
people.
yeah. I would love to just. I think I would love to continue talking about all these healing ways and how you do it. But yes, a time just is closing near and getting tight to us. So thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for coming and, giving that deep understanding of all the things what you do. But before you leave, I would like to have, the message of hope.
Mhm. The message of hope. I think I touched on it before. Don't feel alone. Uh,
Mhm.
there's a lot of people out there, and as they say, this too shall pass. Nothing is ever static. It's never bad forever. Everything is going to improve, and let's just look forward to that. When we can all be reunited again,
Absolutely.
physically. But don't feel alone. Have hope. Because things will get better.
Absolutely. That's true. Thank you very much, Sarah. Look after yourself, and I'm looking forward for all, the positive energy which you are sending to us, and I believe what you are actually throughout the whole session and our interview you've given us, and being our main sponsor as well, and supporting the Asian Arts Festival. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you.
You take care then.
Thank you.
Bye. God bless. This was our Sara Bains, and as you heard, she has left us with a message to be, not to lose hope and continue doing the good things. And also, don't forget, and I would actually urge that you go onto our website. I would like to repeat it, and it's the strip is still running on the bottom, is www.sarabains.com. Get your free consultation, book it one, speak to her, get in touch with her, and take the advantage to use all these beautiful products which you see. She has touch base, it's mental health, strengthen the immune system, having better skin, and just feel better, feel much more energized, and be ready, because all this, it's the positivity, and it's just amazing. So, wonderful person. And as I said to you, get in touch with her on www.sarabains.com. Here we are again. And in behalf of Bobby Bola and the Culture Unite team, I would like to thank you very much for joining us today. And remember, every exit has an entry somewhere. Every end has a new beginning. Every dark cloud has a silver lining. Stay positive, as life means positivities. I will be back very soon with another interesting new guest with new ideas. And until then, keep smiling and stay safe. God bless.